Hello, good evening to anyone that is joining us today. As you can see, today we're going to have this Facebook Live where we will dive deep into strategies that will elevate your coaching and consulting business. Who is here with me? Say hi and let me know that you're here with me so that I can see you. And of course, up there will be something that you need to click on so that you allow me to see your comments on StreamYard so that I can answer you there and then. Otherwise, I might be answering you later on. Okay. Well, all right. Today we're gonna dive into customer relationship and your business. So let me know if you have anything that you want to talk about it, share. Do feel free to engage and put into the comments down below. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I should take myself off. Hi, whoever that's watching here, I'm Eunice Ng. Good evening to you from Malaysia. So tonight we're going to dive into this part where we are going to talk about customer relationship. Now, all right, let's kick things off a little bit by talking why customer relationship is the bloodline of your business. So we all know as entrepreneurs, as coaches, as consultants, our success hinges on all the relationships that we build right over the years. It's not about transactions, it's more about creating lasting connections. If you're here with me, let me know if you agree or do not agree, right? I agree to disagree, and it's fine if you think that there is something else that is more important than lasting connections. Because myself, as someone that I think I value connections a lot, so that is my value that I'm sharing right here, right? Now, first thing first, the thing that is very important of creating a lasting connection is building trust, right? Trust is actually the foundation of any strong relationship. Without trust, basically there's no relationship, honestly speaking. And it's no different in any business, not different in our family as well, as our spouse as well, or whoever that we treasure. If there's no trust, there won't be a connection. Then apparently the relationship will go sour after a while. Now, you see, a lot of people buy from those that they trust. The entrepreneurs, the coaches, the business owners, all the brands that they trust that they have used for ages, right? And therefore, it is really not just about transactions, it's not just about the products, it is about the story behind the brand, the story behind you that is authentic, that is transparent, and it shows that why you do what you do is because you care for them, because you really want to provide solutions and provide values in the things that you do. And that's basically why people trust a brand and why they get interested and they start looking into your products and services. Now, of course, um, I think about marketing, I think about building relationship is actually exactly the same like dating, right? You need to listen to understand your audience, listen to understand your customer needs. So, an example, if you date a person and you don't intend to understand this person, you just kind of like, you want to date for fun and you don't want anything long term, then it might be just a one-time transaction. I mean, by far, I mean, the best you could do, if you want to retain the customer relationship, which most apparent in in most in coaching industry, people that conversions happen when there are a lot of repeating buyers. Yeah, and most conversions come from repeating buyers versus new buyers, versus those that have not seen your brand or yourself for the first time, or your business for the first time. So basically that is how you um, first thing first, you want to build the trust, and then of course listen to your audience needs. So know your audience better, know about them, how you can best serve them, and take time to really understand their pain points, their desires, and their challenges. And that's where you can actually tailor your offerings to meet their specific needs, right? And if any one of you here have any question, anything that you want to ask me, let me know. I'm happy to address that. Yeah. Of course. Now let us look at what's next. Is in building relationship is about providing value. I know sometimes you may think like, oh, so I'm gonna give out a lot of free stuff. I can't afford that because I need to make a living. Now it is actually about investing your time, investing your effort into building up your business. So providing value is not about what you sell. You can It's about the value you bring to your audience, the worth that you bring to your audience. Maybe you're selling certain wellness product. However, the value that you bring to them is health, which is priceless. So the message that to get out there is not about the product. I mean, a lot of people make this mistake that they focus on the product or services itself rather than on the how you could actually help them to uh, resolve certain problems, or perhaps if it's a wellness product, then how it could actually help someone to improve their wellness overall, right? Is the benefits, or it's more of an end result before and after the transformation that happens after using or consuming your products or services. So basically people want to get value out of your business. They want to get value out of you. And that's how people remember you, for what you do for them, because you provide value upfront, and people remember others not for what you sell to them, not for what you give to them, rather it's more of how you make them feel at that very moment. And if you can actually go into their emotions and make an impact, it's more likely that your customer is going to come back and do a transaction with you again. Now, of course, we've covered why it is important to, build customer relationships. We also want to, uh, you know, look into some examples, like some consultants that have mastered this art of building strong connections with their audience, and therefore they have very successful businesses out there. So take one, for example, like Russell Brunson. Everybody knows him, right? The ClickFunnels guy, right? He is consistently, you see him everywhere on the internet. What is he doing? He's engaging with the audience on social media, is addressing why people need funnels, and why it is important to have a funnel built for your business, so they can have more outreach in the social media platform, right? And therefore this is something that you see him popping up, and of course he's a very successful digital marketer, and that's how he built this community of loyal customers that not only buy his products but also advocate his brand, right? Of course, as now I know a lot of you also know Peng Joon. He's also one of my mentors, and he goes above and beyond providing his support. I mean, his team provide support and advice to his clients, to his customers, and the kind of commitment that if you see him in his coaching or in his social media content, he has this level of commitment that only lead to a lot of attention, a lot of clients, and a lot of referrals and repeat business. So that is how the digital marketing space, and also it's not just digital marketing. I would say it also works for offline businesses. So if you happen to have, you know, business that you want to put online, there's something you can think of, to get on, either to get a funnel for yourself, or to translate your offline business into online business. So you can always reach out to me if that is what you aspire to do and don't know how to get started. All right, and I'll drop a link below so that you can reach out to me after this if you need that kind of help. All right, so what's next is that there's this coach and um, who leverages on customer feedback. His name is Jesse, and he leveraged on customer feedback to continuously improve his services. So basically, we all want to get this called reputation management. We want to get feedback from our clients to get so that we know there are certain blind spots, certain areas that we need to improve customer satisfaction, so that people will come back to us. People will just will think about us when it comes to purchasing certain products and services, right? So yeah, so this is active listening to his clients. So basically what he does is he stay ahead to make sure that the evolving needs of his audience is always catered. So I think this is something that a lot of us as entrepreneurs know, that it sometimes can be challenging, yet it is doable, step by step, as we build the community, build the rapport with our audience, and continue on to improve on the way we deliver our message, or even restructure the products and services according to what the market is demanding. So that is basically why we do customer relationship is such an important area in building our business. Now, there are these 3 steps to improve customer relationships. I am sure you are pretty moved by or hearing some of these stories actually allow you to have a look into, reflect into your business, how you can actually shift your focus to some little actionable steps so that it can take right now to enhance the customer relationships for your own business, and also to boost the conversion for yourself, right? First thing first is always engagement strategy. So what are engagement strategies? Think of engagement, think of social media, think of newsletters, think of live events where you could really get in touch with your audience, where they feel more connected, they feel more intimate with you. So being that, if you're consistently engaging with your audience, you will be able to get more traction. And in fact, with that, consistently, you will be able to uh, get more engagement, and you will build your credibility along the way, as well as you will also get audience to respond to comments, and then therefore you have some feedbacks that you can constantly improve on what you're doing to get the result that you aspire to have, right? And of course, sometimes it could be daunting, right? Yeah, I totally understand. It can be daunting sometimes, yet it is necessary. It is a very important step to really have a personalized interaction with them. Sometimes social media is like people will know if it doesn't sound like you. You have someone else working for you, perhaps your team member. You have virtual assistant helping you. So what you want to do is that you make sure that your virtual assistant or anyone that's working for you and your social media content actually engage them the way you would engage them. So probably you would have to list down the way that you would probably communicate with others, so that it sounds really like you, and it feels personalized. And and treat your customers as individuals, not just numbers, not just conversions, not just ka-ching. The reason being, because as soon as you become personalized, you address them by the name, you actually give them a certain amount of warmth, they will be able to feel it, and they will be able to think of you in a way that differently about your brand. You will stand out between, you stand out of many products and services out there when you actually make them feel differently about you. So this personal touch is really important, and it goes a long way in building lasting connections. Now, of course, the last thing that you want to really take on is measure and adapt. So data analytics are here. We gotta keep our eyes really close to the data, to customers' interactions. We need to use some analytics to look at the data, how the user, how the audience like it, to track what's working and what's not. So what's not doesn't mean it's really not working. Maybe you have two strategies that you're implementing, one in LinkedIn, one in Facebook, and one is performing better than the other. Then perhaps you want to focus more on the one that is performing better, while you can settle on, see what to be improved on the one that is less strong, right? So that with that, the best, you will see that, you will adapt, and you will see that this there will be improvement in your conversion, and of course in engagement as well. So yeah, and remember, the best relationships are built on the foundation of continuous improvement, right? So this is all that I have for you tonight. It seems like a very quiet night tonight. Perhaps it's because Diwali celebration is still on. For us in Malaysia, yeah, the kids are having 2 days off, and it has been a long weekend, and therefore a lot of kids are out, a lot of families are out for holidays and vacations. And I'm not sure about you in the States or in anywhere else of the world what you're doing in the weekend, right? So let us know, what are the strategies that you use to grow your business effectively. Share with us. If you have any, share with everybody here in this group, because this group is something that Stella has been working very hard to establish, and she is likewise. Okay, myself, I hope that there are a lot more engagements in here that we could share, and we could inspire each other, motivate each other as we are on this entrepreneurial journey together, because we know sometimes it can get really lonely, it can get really, there are points of time that you need someone to give you a different perspective about life and so forth. And it's so important for us to just be there with a community. And yeah, so let us know what you want to see more of in this Facebook Lives on every Tuesday, so that we can cater to your need, and be um, we could be there, for you. All right. So just a recap of the things that I have said today, prior to this. First thing first, we were talking about the important things about building a relationship, long-term relationship with our customers. It's about building trust, about understanding, and it's about providing value, right? And after that, I actually mentioned about, a few stories about a few coaches and consultants, a few business owners that are making their name really out there in digital marketing, as well as other arenas, coaches and consultants, that they have their success stories based on the way they have approached customer relationship building. Yep. And of course, towards the end, I did mention also the three very important strategy that you want to implement for your business to increase your conversion, to grow your business on day-to-day basis. So it's not about just like Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's consistent small little action steps that will change the you know the result of what you're looking for your business, right? So first thing first, always remember, implement regular engagement strategies on your social media, and then personalize your message, your interaction, your engagement with your clients. And of course, the last thing is, remember to measure, remember to adapt. What you measure always improve. So usually, whenever we see data, whenever we see that our numbers connected to our brain, it is a very natural state that we tend want to have higher number, achieve better number. So that is exactly how things would work uh, perfectly for us as an entrepreneur, as a coach, as a consultant. All right. It seems like I have covered quite a lot for today, and I'm excited to see you guys implement the strategies into your business. So, customer relationships are not just one time thing. It is a continuous journey, just like any other relationship, just like a relationship with our spouse, a relationship with our kids, everybody around us. Basically, that is what we want to, yeah, to really look into. And if you feel there are certain parts of your business relationship that is not working, perhaps it's with with your team member, or with your business partner, or with your customer, or with whoever that is involved in the business, then it's time to really look at what's not working and look at what could work better to improve the overall operations of the business. That will definitely help your business to go to new heights. Yeah. So, before I wrap up, let's see if there's any questions for me. Yep, there's no questions. So let me just have a quick look into my Facebook, because I can't see any questions here, so that I don't miss on anything. Let me just have a quick one. Uh, yep. Quick one. Uh, yep. Okay. All right. I don't see any comments or any questions from me there. So it's okay. I will see you in the next Facebook Live. If any one of you that are here and have question for me, feel free to still drop it in, because I can still engage with you, not on live, but rather offline, when online on Facebook. Yeah. All right. So that's all for tonight. I wish all of you a very great night ahead, and all the best with your business. All right. See you in the next Facebook Live.